There comes a time when educators start asking, what if? A time when teachers imagine what's possible for their students.
What if students were motivated and focused?
What if all students were highly engaged?
What if every student had 7 teachers who were all focused on helping them figure out what they're going to do for their future?
The Student Learning Plan process helps your students discover their personal strengths and interests, and it ties those strengths and interests directly to careers that fit them best.
The Student Learning Plan, and it's titled just beautifully, it gives students a plan for their future and helps them then devise all their learning throughout middle and high school and beyond to help them achieve what their ultimate life goals are and their plans.
The Student Learning Plan helps your students organize each day, set and achieve short and long-term learning goals, build a resume, and record their thoughts all along the way.
I was just looking through my plan this year, and then I was like, wow, this basically matched up entirely to what I had set out to do in middle school. And I thought that was a really cool thing.
The Student Learning Plan was one of the best things I could have done to help me with my future.
Definitely.
As you plan your curriculum, consider incorporating the Student Learning Plan into a lesson. Once students complete a task in the plan, their results will be stored and available for conversations.
For me, as a teacher, it's been super helpful in having those conversations with my students and learning more about them, seeing who they are, like what are their interests, what are their strengths, some of the things that they maybe necessarily wouldn't share with me. But I can look at their student plan, I can see, get a little bit more insight.
So if you know a kid had written down an interest in becoming a lawyer in their SLP, and then you're in class and you see this perfect moment where a future law profession and history have combined, you can call that student out by name and make that personal connection to them because you've already learned it in their student learning plan.
The Student Learning Plan is a wonderful resource for staff to use to actually touch each student, to change those conversations, to open up a connection with that student so that you can then say, they looked up today, they were awake today, they wanted to learn this today, because they're beginning to take ownership of their learning.
Through the Student Learning Plan, you can use students' strengths and interests to support individualized instruction, develop meaningful project-based learning, and create effective groups.
If you're looking to design group projects, you could have project-based learning based specifically off of interest of students to create high levels of buy-in.
In the Student Learning Plan, you can create purposeful assessments, meaningful learning experiences, and a learner-centered environment. It supports best practices for teaching and learning, resulting in goal-driven, engaged students.
The ultimate way to make something meaningful, kid, is if they can envision themselves, hey, I enjoy this so much, this is a personal strength of mine, that I could see myself pursuing this in college. I could see myself pursuing this professionally. So if you can link up the wow, this course is really interesting, I really enjoy learning about this, to wow, I could see myself in 10 years actually having a job within this field, then I don't see how you could have any more engagement than that.
The Student Learning Plan is powerful, practical, and most effective when every teacher uses it.
It's best, I think, if all core contents would be on the same page. So it's not just a science experience, it's not just a math experience. We offer the kids a variety of potential career fields within our own core.
I'm hoping that as the future comes, like more and more teachers will get involved and will use it in their classrooms in whatever respect they can, so that then there's some consistency across the board, that you're not just getting it in marketing, but you're getting it in English, and you're getting it in your math or your history class and your marketing class, and we're all preaching the same message for the most part.